Hello, good morning everyone. Today we are start our new chapter, that is accounting for overheads, unit 4. First one is totally theory, second one we have already completed material cost, third one we have already completed labor cost, and now fourth one is accounting for overheads. See, under accounting for overheads, what you have to learn or what you have to remember in this chapter so we can easily calculate the sum of that particular chapter. So for that you have to remember these two table. See, following is the list of certain indirect expense. You have to underline indirect expense because the distribution, or we may say that distribution or calculation of indirect overhead is in this chapter is there. There is a basis of apportionment. Apportionment means base of that particular expense. Item or expense, indirect material and indirect labor. See, distribution of expense like material and labor will be distributed on the basis of direct material and direct labor. See what it means: distribution of expense to the department, to the distribution of different department of one company. For example, indirect material is given in the question 1000 and company is having three department A, B and C. So the distribution of this indirect material to the A, B and C in the proportion of direct material and direct labor. Next, dearness allowance. DA means dearness allowance, ESI, employee scheme insurance contribution, and PF, provident fund contribution. See, expense like such DA, ESI and PF will be distributed on the basis of direct labor of each department, right? See, then rent, taxes, light salary, etc., depreciation, fire safety expense will be distributed on the basis of space occupied by each department. If let's say example, if company is having A, B and C, three department, and the department A will occupy 2000 square meter, department B occupy 1000 square meter, and department C occupy 500 square meter, then rent and taxes of a company will be distributed among the A, B and C department in the ratio of 2, 1 and 0.5, because here 500, 1000 and 2000. So for example, if company's rent and taxes is 1000, then you have to distribute in the ratio of 2, 1 and 0.5 ratio, right? See, same way 4th, 5th and 6th expense will be distributed in the ratio of this and this. Then certain specific expense. See, if such type of expense will be given in the question, then how will you distribute it among the each department for one company? For example, factory manager salary, technical director's fees or remuneration, such type of expense will be given in the question. Then you have to distribute such expense in the ratio of as per the time spent in each department. For example, factory manager have spent 1 hour in department A, 2 hours in department B and 3 hours in department C. Then you have to distribute the salary of that particular manager in the ratio of 1, 2 and 3. Storing expense in a proportion of value of material used to each department. See, if a company is having only one storage and raw material of each and every department will be occupied in that particular one storage only, then the storing cost, or you may say the storage expense, will be distributed among the other three departments A, B and C in the ratio of this value of material, right? Next, employee profit sharing bonus. See, employee profit sharing bonus is certain specific expense. Such a type of expense will be distributed